Hey, what's up? This Dilio JD-08 sound demo. We did a like a review of it before, but we're going to demo some sounds. So let's go right into it. I'm going to play some presets. And the thing about this keyboard is that this is a keyboard that I learned about later on in life after I became a fan of a group called Deep Forest. Deep Forest used the original JD-800 on their Deep Forest albums, and I was a big fan of that as a kid. I was like the kid walking around school listening to that while everybody else was listening to hip hop. But I also listened to hip hop too. But that's many. That's a long time ago. So let's listen to some sounds. This thing's a pad and outer space machine. Just check it out. Big pads. And you have aftertouch response. Let's check out some more sounds right here. This is that 90's. And if you press down harder on a key, you get that pad in the background. Very dreamy. You can hit that aftertouch. Let's check another one. Get aftertouch. So a lot of these presets come built with aftertouch, and this because the original JD-800 synthesizer had that aftertouch. Get real funky with it. Check out another one. I like this one because this is like a good lead. And one thing about Roland keyboards, one thing I like about Roland keyboards, the Phantoms, every one of them, they really got the distorted guitar sound down. It's very easy to play. After touch, you get a little wah effect. And this is this device right here, just in case you wondering where all the sounds coming from. It's coming from right here. Let's go to another bank. Now keep in mind, this thing has a lot of sounds in it. Let's check this one out. A lot of stuff going on here. You gotta give time for the sound to do its thing. Slow, pads are slow. And maybe if I highlight all the tones at the same time, maybe I can control all of them. I don't know, we'll see. Whole lot going on, and you gotta hear information coming on both channels. And it just gets stuck. It is easy to just kind of let that horse, especially if you got your core. If your core game is hot and you like that type of stuff, that new age. This was like a new age synth, man. I mean, the ability to do a lot of things, but I think this is a quintessential new age pad synth right here. But it all could be used for the future new contemporary stuff too. It's still a synthesizer. You can still shape sounds with it the way that you need to. Let's go further, shall we? Let's check this one out. 44. A44. You can hear the reverb and delay working together. Aftertouch. The 44, let's check out 48. 4 and 8. So you got that same kind of dreamy. And this almost sounds like that sound from Nintendo 64, that Mario stage. I mean, it's a good sound right there. Let's go to 64. 64. So kind of got that e-piano, but very 90s flavorish. Even this sounds very 90s. You can take down some of the tones, but you mix them together. Or you can go more bluesy with it. '81, so that's like a flute sound right there. Let's see what we got at 8-1 right here. So more chords. Now let's go to some other sounds right here. So if you double tap on the bank, you can get other banks of sounds. So you got 16 by, so you got like basically 16 paths, but what it is, you got 8 banks here on the left and then 8 presets for each bank on the right. So each bank represents 8. So you have that times 4. So I think ultimately it's 127 or 256. I'm leaning more on the math of 256 because that sounds more likely with all those combinations, but you can check my math. You can let me know. C11. This is some sounds I think I made. Kind of like the analog bass. And there's an EQ in here, so if you really want to boost those low end frequencies to really make this kick those sounds out on the low end, you can make it force those things out. Here's another one. This is a pad I designed. Yeah. I like how that sounds. Go down the octave. And so the cool thing about that synthesizer and what this has, I think this has more polyphony in this one because this is a more modern version of that JD-08, but it has more polyphony. And that's important when you need to have a ton of sounds play at the same time with a bunch of tones going on at the same time so that no notes are getting cut off. And then let's see here, 1-6. Let's see what 1-6 is. This is one. It's kind of like a trap bass I was trying to do. I don't know what the shelf is or the filter is, so I couldn't really smooth out more of the higher harmonics in it, but it's still good. And considering that it's all running in real time, it's hardware, it's fun. You can take this and go. It's a lot of fun. So that's a sound demo. If you like this type of content, let me know. I got a listening party. I want to listen to your tracks this Wednesday, June 29th, 2022, just in case you see this video a year later. That's my sound demo to JD-08. Let me know what you think about it. I'm your host, Dilio. You're watching Dilio T2K.